What's up, family? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. If you are no longer a father, or if you have lost your father, well, you know what? That's not really such thing as being no longer a father, because if you had a child that was here or children that was here and they went on, you're still a father. But if you have lost your father, uh, my condolences, and still happy Father's Day, because this is a moment right now, that's observed as a national holiday for us to honor fathers and paternal bonds, as well as the influence of fathers in society. So uh, this is an extension. This is not just just for this is not just for biological fathers either. Many of us were raised by men who were not our biological fathers, and many of these men did an excellent job, and they deserve respect and recognition also. So happy Father's Day, fam. If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the US, let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. If you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop first. Fam, if you want to make sure that your comment go notice, you can jump into the super chat. The super chat is kind of like skipping the line, Now, when you was in high school, middle school, elementary, you'd be in the lunch line and you skip. You know how when you're really hungry and somebody skipped the line, ooh-wee, man, that used to run me hot. Anyway, I'm going straight into the chat today. It's roll call, fam. If you're a father, drop your name. Don't just drop your handle, drop your name so I can say your name properly. If you and drop your father's name, drop the man who raised your name, drop the man who you want to recognize as a good father, Drop it, drop it, drop it. Let's see what y'all talking about. Who is that? J Rock in Maryland. What's up, J Rock? Ink Pen, LA in the building. India says, smash up the likes. Smash up the likes, fam. It's roll call, fam. We having a roll call, the very first roll call on WillieDLive. Roll call. Who in the house? Who's in the house? Serena is in the building. What's up, Serena? Serena, salute. Man, Serena be riding with me, man. Salute, salute, salute. Adam Kelsey. What up, Adam? Who is this? Let's see. Nashawn Pinkney. Hassan McLeod. Joe Jazz. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I'm glad you mentioned to recognize non-biological fathers. So important. R.I.P. Robert Gray. R.I.P. Robert Gray. Absolutely. Appreciate you, Serena. Shout out. Much love to you and yours. And I'm gonna tell you something, fam. I'm not gonna bash anybody, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna focus on the positive, right? I'm gonna focus on those fathers who get it right. Those fathers who do right by those babies, you know, because it takes two, fam. I know women are superheroes, but damn, it takes two, man. Especially in these times. And it's not about presence. It's about presence. You see? Some cats think, man, well, you know, as long as I pay the child support, man, that's cool. I'm doing my job. No, 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 no. Child support ain't even the most important element. The most important element is love. That's it. Love, and everybody know what love look like. We know what love look like. For those, some of us, I often say we don't hurt the ones we love, we hurt the ones we should love. But think about that which you love. Think about things that you love. And you don't hurt things that you love. Some guys love their car. Boy, that car is always clean, inside out. You can't lean on their car. Man, and don't let them get a fender bender or something. Man, they're gonna lose their minds. If some of us could be as passionate and concerned and generous, attentive with our children as we are with our cars, our vehicles, oh man, we'd be phenomenal. If some of us could be as passionate, generous, considerate, loving with our kids as we are our dogs, oh man. Boy, this world would just take, what? American society would just take off. Choom. Boy, we'd be like, bam. We'd ascend to all types of greatness. Who was that? Papa D wrote, Richard, father 5, out of Birmingham, Alabama. That's what's up. What's up, Rich? Father 5. We man. Let us pray. I got 2, man, and it's a tough job. But 5, that's a tough job, man. And so I salute you. Man, we do right by these kids, man. We ain't gonna have no problems. Trust me. You know, a lot of the problems that we have today is because we didn't do right by the kids. And so you get the, you know, kids are like bank accounts. You get what you put in. Whatever you put in, that's what you get out. Think about it. You can't go to the bank and try to pull out $1,000 and you know that your bank account been overdrawn for months. Then you go in there and try to put out $1,000. It's not gonna work. You get out what you put in. So salute to the fathers. Again, biological and non-biological. And those who have played father figure roles, who have been father figures for many of us. You know, that counts. What up, JoJo? Fam, I want to welcome Marcus Taylor, the newest member to the WillieDLive channel. Show Marcus some love, fam. Marcus Taylor. Tony Boswell in the building. Roll call, fam. Let me know who you are. Give me your first, last name, or at least give me your first name. No nicknames. And, you know, also, you know, drop the name of your father or the man that raised you or the man that had, who was a fatherly figure in your life. Drop that name, fam. Show some love. Joe Johnson. Who was that? Don LaVega. Jobless. Robert Reed. watching Soul Train in the late 80s, Saturday mornings with my dad. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I was asking you guys in the title to share your favorite memory about your father. I'll share my favorite memory with my father. It was probably, I would say, it was Christmas. I went to his house and he gave me $100 to buy a bicycle. I never had $100 in my life. I thought I was rich. He gave me $100 and he told me to go buy it. And the place I was buying it from, I forgot the name of the store, but it was like in walking distance. So I walked, bought the bicycle and came back and he asked for the change. I thought I had the whole 100. And I think at the time, I don't know, I can't even remember what the cost of the bicycle was, but I know it was not more than 50 bucks. Yeah. So that's probably my favorite memory. Jimmy Robinson, love my 8-year-old son and my 6-month-old daughter, just reached 13 years of marriage. That's what's up. That's what's up. Congratulations, Jimmy. Let's see. Who's a community brother? Rugged, educated, and divine. My name is Willie. I'm a third. I'm in San Diego, relocated from North Carolina so I could be a better father. I was very successful in doing it. I'm proud of myself and all fathers who change for the better. Absolutely. Great story, short, but great. Absolutely. Craig Stovall, what's up, Craig? Happy Father's Day, Willie D. And to all the fathers, and my granddaddy did a lot of raising me, showing me a lot. Absolutely. Miss Angie, what's up, D-Town? I see you. Chief Chris Smith, happy Father's Day. Travis Purnell, Holmes County, Mississippi in here. Terrence Johnson says, Freddie Nathan Jr., Sr., my hero. That always makes me feel good, man, when I hear people say that their dad is their hero. You know, that's how it should be. You know, a kid's, you know, hero, first hero should be their dad, you know? You dig what I'm saying? I mean, male hero. I mean, it should be their dad, I know, you know, so I can dig it. Me, myself, and I. Sup, fam? Willie D, much love from a proud dad of 3. There it is. Me, myself, and I. I can dig it. See, when somebody say a proud dad, that lets you know, boy, they're going to put the work in. They're going to give you that work if you get out of line with their babies. And they're going to take care of the business. Sometimes you just read into stuff. I like it, man. I like it. It's always like, I think it's a direct correlation between men who do right by their kids and their character, you know, what kind of person they are, right? Think about what I'm saying, fam. in order to do right by your kids, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, but I'm talking about men. So I'm talking to men. So don't be saying, well, you know, women too. I don't want to hear all that. I'm talking about men. But think about it. Once you give life, life is bigger than yours. So in order to, in my opinion, and from my experience, and from what I've witnessed from other men that I've studied over the years, even before I ever had my own kids, it appears to me that like once you give life, life is bigger than yours. And when a man, to have kids, to properly raise kids, you're talking about nurturing and developing another human being, you have to forego some of your wants and desires to pour into them what they need. And when you're willing to do that, typically it spills over into not just being a good dad, but a good person. That's my experience. And that's what I've seen throughout the years. Like most dudes that I know that are like horrible people, they're horrible dads. It's a direct connection there to me. Think about it, fam. Like if you bring a child into the world, if you're responsible for bringing a child into the world and you're not there for that child and you're not helping in the development and pouring into that child the things that they need to be a productive human being, says a lot about you. But if you do all of those things, that also says a lot about you. Ebony Knowledge says, love my daddy. So glad he was there. But we clash sometimes. We so much alike. Birthdays 2 days apart. LOL, one love. I can dig it. Yep, be like that sometimes. Me and my daughter, we clash sometimes, but it's always love. You know, it's never with, like, we never talking to each other in a disrespectful manner. No, no malicious intent ever. It's always rooted in love. But hey, we don't have birthdays in the same month. In fact, mine's in November. She's in April. But we got a lot of similar ways. Michael B says, my dad passed a couple years when I was 25, a couple of years ago when I was 25 or so, but what a hell of a man he was. If I could only be a third of how he was, I would be something. That's what's up, Mike. Appreciate the comment. Tyrone, my kids' names are Blake and Kane. Blake, that's my son. Kane is my daughter. And there is a story behind why I named my daughter Kane. An interesting, very, very, very interesting story. I'll tell it in the book. Mimi says, happy Father's Day. We used to go to breakfast every morning before school, 1st through 7th grade. That's what I'm talking about. Those memories cannot be replaced. Good or bad, those memories cannot be replaced. So it's good. Sow those seeds early. Man, I can't even imagine going to breakfast every day, every morning with my daddy before school. We had that kind of money. She said, go to breakfast. She didn't say eat breakfast. We didn't even eat breakfast at home. I had to go to school to eat breakfast. So beautiful thing. It's a beautiful story. Beautiful memory. Seemed like such a small gesture, but those type of things have lasting effects on kids, and it affects the way that they raise their own. Boone.paint says, my dad was big on reading and hated for us to watch TV. I remember when he made me read all of Robert Wright's books and Dr. Yawanza Jukufi. Jawanja Kanjufi. I heard that name. I gotta look into that, because I mean, I know I should know who this person is, but I know I came across that person before. I gotta go back and do my homework. When I was 12, he gave me a message to the black man. Your daddy was on point, hipping you to scholars and making sure that you get your reading in. And that, oh yeah, your daddy was on point. Malcolm in the middle, my dad and I just went jogging. He's 65 and still playing basketball, retired after 33 years. Beautiful. Love it, man. Love it. Dion Edwards, a memory I have of my father is when my father, sister, and I went to a black and white party. We partied like rock stars. We had fun. Absolutely. Is that Elia Burton? Happy Father's Day on my first Father's Day without my daddy. My condolences. Yeah. Yeah, that first one is the toughest one. You know, if you know, especially close to your dad. The first everything, like after you lose a loved one, the first everything, like especially a mother or a father, that first Father's Day, that first birthday, the first day, the first anniversary of his death, Christmas, Thanksgiving, any holidays or special occasions where you guys would commemorate or certain days or whatever, those are the hardest. And then after that first time, after that first year, it's hard for me to say that it gets easier. So I don't necessarily want to say it gets easier, but perhaps it's not as, perhaps it's not as painful. My name is Corey. Unfortunately, my father was mostly out and in my life and never want my kids to feel, and I never want my kids to feel that pain I have. A 6-year-old son and a brand new baby girl. I can't remember not being in their lives. That's what's up, man. You know, sometimes having a tough upbringing, and having a parent that is not involved in your life or who don't do right by you, propels you to be even better, to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes. I personally think some of the best parents have come from adverse household situations. Oh, Don, just echo what I said, or maybe I'm echoing what he said, but he said, I've seen horrible people that turned out to be great dads. It's like their kids were the only thing they ever loved. Well, no, you're not echoing what I'm saying. That's something different. I haven't seen that too often. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a person that was really a great dad, but was a horrible person. I don't think I've ever seen that. Because some people think also that being a good dad just means you spend a lot of time with your kids, right? You know, the McMichaels, Gregory McMichael spent a lot of time with Travis McMichael. They lived together, but he was a horrible dad because he put his son's life and freedom in peril when he went out and hunted. When he went out and hunted, uh, you know what I'm trying to say? What's his name? Can't believe I just forgot the kid name that fast. I have to look it up. Okay, Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So he put his child at risk. He put his son at risk. Good fathers don't do stuff like that. Good dads don't do that. You're gonna protect your kid. You're gonna keep your kid out of harm's way. And even before then, he was a horrible dad because he taught his son how to hate people based on the color of their skin. That's a horrible dad. Horrible. But his son was raised messed up. He was socially challenged. So he didn't know no better. So he probably considered dude to be a good dad. Then again, he probably hated him all the time. Who knows? Because there are guys who are close to their dad as far as physically, but emotionally they don't have a strong connection because their dad is perhaps domineering and he has a mean spirit or whatever. So the son spends time with him and hangs out with him out of obligation and sometimes even fear. TT says, my father was always a provider with only a 6th grade education. I am grateful he stuck around and always provided for his children. Miss him every day. That's what's up. Thanks for sharing that, TT. I love hearing all of this positivity about all the things, strong, wonderful fathers. Much respect. Once again, happy Father's Day. That's Serena Santiago, fam. And I got some type of insect flying around here. I don't know what it is. It's not a fly. Maybe it's some type of tick. Phenomenal India Burns. R.I.P. to my father. May he rest his soul, gone, never forgotten. Absolutely. Shelton, you out of pocket. Talking about happy Father's Day to all single mothers. That, man, I hate to say it, bro. I damn near wasn't gonna even say anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and nip this in the bud just in case y'all hear it somewhere else, and just so nobody else make the mistake of ever saying this again in life. And Shelton, maybe you just don't know, so let me educate you, bro. There is no happy Father's Day to a single mother just because she's a single mother. She's a single mother, she's a mother. So when Mother's Day come around, you say happy Mother's Day. Just like you have single fathers out there. You don't tell single fathers, happy Mother's Day, single fathers on Mother's Day. Why would you say something like that? Give the fathers their due. It's their day, give them their day, and let that be that. You know, when it's Mother's Day, we give it up to the mothers. We salute the mothers. We roll out the red carpet for the mothers. And it's all about the mothers. And that's it. Men, get out of the way. Well, that's what's happening right now. If women can't support men on this day, then we won't hear nothing about what they're doing. This is about men. This is about men. This is about fathers. This is about fatherhood. This is about the celebration of fatherhood and the roles that they play. That's what's happening here today. If anybody is not operating in a supportive role today, we don't even want to hear from them, bro. It's not even important. My mama used to say, I'm your mama and your daddy. And boy, man, I used to want to say it so bad. I used to be like, yeah, but you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to say it, boy, but I couldn't say it. My mama would have literally killed me if I would have said that. But I was raised by a single mother. And she used to make statements like that. I'm your mom and your daddy. Oh yeah? Well, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can you either got one or the other or you're a morphodite. Like, I'm cool. Man, there's something flying around here, man, and it's irritating the hell out of me. It's annoying me. Okay. But again, fam, you know, let the men have their moment. Women have their moments really all year round. I mean, because y'all know how it go, a happy wife, happy life. So, you know, it's almost always about women anyway. And then Mother's Day is icing on the cake. Fellas got one day, and it ain't even celebrated to the extent Mother's Day. It's no way even close to being celebrated to the extent that Mother's Day is. However, men are still supposed to be expected to produce and to pull their weight and to, do all the things, hope, to take care of their responsibilities and do all the things that they're supposed to do. But then when it comes to recognition, it's depleted. The recognition part gets depleted. It's like, you're a man, suck it up, buttercup. You're a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are people too. Men have feelings also. So while men may not be as into getting gifts and being celebrated and stuff like that on Father's Day, they may not like get as excited about it like women would do on Mother's Day. But trust you me, you can take the most low-key dude ever, the dude that, he ain't about no fuss, don't make no fuss over me. That's that dude. It might be a dude, he don't even really go out. He's not too sociable. He don't do none of that stuff. But do something special for him on Father's Day and watch what happens. Everybody like to feel appreciated. Let's get back to the comments. Blessed by I am. I agree with you, Willie D. This damn tick gonna make me end the broadcast early. I agree with you, Willie D. That being said, happy Father's Day. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Blessed. Born eternal Lord Allah. Peace to the righteous and civilized people. Word. See Gloria. God bless you. Appreciate you. Miss Meechie in the building. Show Miss Meechie some love, fam. On moderator duties, keeping the trolls at bay. SK Reloaded says, "Ah, man, my father wasn't always around. It's men like you who helped me on my journey. So much respect to Willie D. You helping us out, fam. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you." Who is that? Pagan Ways. Hello, Willie from VA. What's up, Virginia? Eddie Moore, I see you. Who is that? Viking Tees says, "My dad died when I was 5, but I remember going to a Puerto Rican festival with him." That's what's up. Wow, that's very limited memories. At least you got something to hold on to. Because there are some people who don't have any memories of their dad. Be it that they were too young, that they were so young when they met him. I mean, when their dad died, or They never met him. So gotta cherish that. Gary Johnson says, R.I.P. to my father. Best memory of him was a good dad and a great provider. Who is this? Jeremy Woods. Happy Father's Day. Keep showing them what a man looks like. Appreciate you, Jeremy. J Dub in the building. Ali the Don says, lost my dad at the age of 2.5. So I don't have a story, but I love you, Dad. Oh, man. Salute. Salute. Joshua Mowdy says, my father and I excavated a cache of ancient tools in the drylands. Probably they are from 10,000 years ago. Some of the first men in the Americas. Mimi says, my daddy used to take the boys from the street fishing every summer. It's a good look right there. Need more of that. You know, like reaching out to that extended community, bringing some of them kids along and showing them something different. Letting them see that it's more to the world than just the block. Jay James says, me and my dad have a great relationship despite him being in prison. The only reason I'm smart enough to stay out of trouble. Yeah, you know, I often say, you know, experience is not the best teacher. Other people's experience is the best teacher if you're wise. Don't got time, Williams says, I love the fact that my dad always believed in me becoming an engineer. With that, I kept pushing and will graduate soon. Absolutely, congratulations. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You know, I know people who have confided in me later that they wanted to stop pushing. They wanted to stop, you know, going forward and pursuing their goal when it got tough. But something inside of them or something or somebody told them, keep going, gave them that little push, that encouragement to keep going. And they got through it. Once they had their breakthrough, they were able to achieve their goal. And now they're doing well for themselves. So yeah, you keep pushing. Like for me, when things get tough, that's kind of like when I really start pushing, because I feel like the breakthrough is when the resistance is at its strongest, right? Because think about it, it's a cliche, but it's a good one. It's true. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So when things get harder for me, I push even more. Like if I believe in something, now some things just don't work, and but if I believe in it, I just keep pushing it and pushing. It being a painstaking uh, uh, thing is not going to deter me. Something being just difficulty alone is not going to deter me. I got to exhaust I got to exhaust all resources and avenues before I decide that it's not going to work. But when I end this broadcast, I am going to give this damn tick the business. He got to die. Revolution Honor, welcome to level 2. Show them some love, family. Welcome to level 2, Revolution Honor. Lady G says, my dad, along with other great men in my neighborhood, took time with the children. I remember the outings, block parties, cookouts, bus rides. We had a great time growing up. That's what life is about, fam. Create them memories, good memories. Treat them babies right, love on them babies. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you build strong communities. That's how you build strong families. All right, fam, I'm shut it down. This was actually longer than I anticipated, but hey, it's Father's Day. So once again, fam, I appreciate you for tuning in, and keep dropping your comments. Like if you have a story that you want to share your story. I know I'm gonna come back into the chat and read and comment. Jerry Hardy just dropped a comment. Trying to read it there. Happy Father's Day. Good work from Arizona. I lost my dad from cancer. My condolences. Absolute, fam. So until next time, fam, you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your Father's Day. And be good to each other. No more talk.